there's been a lot of discussion on the internet about why there aren't as many superstars coming out of music today, or why music labels aren't making as many superstars today. And I think it's because of a combination of reasons. And I think they're right there glaring in our faces, but nobody's really just putting words to them. So I'm going to try and do my best to explain it, right? So initially, when the American music industry as we know it today started forming in like the 1900s, to listen to music, it was a lot harder. Like you couldn't just pull out your phone and listen to it on your phone and go to Spotify. It was like CDs, vinyls, cassettes, you know what I mean? Radio. Like those are the main primary ways of listening to music. And so that made the barriers to entry to get into music high. So if you wanted to get your music out there, you had to have somebody that could go produce the CDs, the vinyl, somebody that could get your songs to radio, which made it really expensive, which is why music labels kind of cornered the market and why they were able to blackball people more effectively back then, right? And so because now the internet is allows you to get your music to everybody, you can just post it and publish it to X amount of places and millions of people can see it. And because of this, now it divvies up the population's attention, right? So whereas before maybe only, let's say there were 50 CDs at the store, and those are the only 50 artists somebody had the option of going to listening to, or going to a vinyl shop and there being 100 vinyls in there. Like with those being your limited options, now you have the whole Spotify library. 100,000 songs are uploaded on Spotify almost every day now, right? There's millions upon millions of artists and billions of songs on there. So to expect the same amount of artists to do well when there's just infinite amount of options now, it just doesn't make any sense, right? Like if I have the option to listen to 100, 1,000, 10,000 people, and I have the opportunity to take advantage of that, right? Like I don't have to listen to the same four people that the music industry wants to show me. I can listen to whoever I want to listen to. So I think the reason that we see like a lot of musicians first numbers down, or we're just like, oh, I don't think like back in the day they were just doing way more first week. One, the number that they use to determine a sale as like via streaming is very arbitrary and it can be debated. So what sales are looked at as now might not be equivalent to what they were before, but that's another conversation. That initially, and two, not everybody is listening first week. It's not the biggest thing anymore to go to the store and go get it the day it comes out and go buy it the first week and go listen to it the first week, right? Like I didn't listen to Lil Baby's album until last night, which is like it's almost 2 weeks past when it came out. I enjoyed it. I was looking forward to listening to it, but I just had so much other music I was enjoying at the time and other stuff that I was thinking about that I wasn't in a rush to get it. I just feel like because I can delay listening to music and the first week numbers aren't as big as they usually are, I think that the first week numbers don't matter as much anymore, right? Like if my project is being listened to by a consistent number of people, which is less than the first week, over and over and over again for an entire year, that's gonna eventually make me more money than what the first week used to make everybody. And so that's the benefit of streaming, that as more people just listen to your music more, you do get streamed more and you continue to get paid off of that. But that's why the numbers don't look like they used to.